Greetings, cherished viewers. Welcome to our discourse today, a journey that extends beyond the ordinary, venturing into the realms of self-discovery and spiritual awareness. In our exploration today, we'll immerse ourselves in the profound philosophy of James Allen, unfolding the truth of a conquered mind and an obedient heart. This exploration seeks to illuminate the essence of human suffering, our shared experience of pain and sorrow, and the pursuit of fleeting happiness in our lives. We will delve into the mechanisms that bind us in chains of unrest, anxiety, and dissatisfaction, examining our desperate quest to alleviate these shadows that haunt our existence. We'll dissect the allure of material wealth, the intoxication of sensual gratifications, and the illusionary peace offered by religious rites and intellectual philosophies. But amidst these illusions lies our central question. Is there a path to true peace, prosperity, and happiness? A path that outlives the temporal and the material? The answer, my friends, resides in understanding the nature of evil, not as an external entity, but as a facet of our own hearts. We'll journey into our internal realms, seeking to comprehend and rectify the origins of evil that spring from ignorance, an ignorance of the true nature of things. The key to liberation from these chains lies in self-awareness, humility, and the willingness to learn from our experiences. Our exploration today invites you to view your personal challenges not as absolute adversities, but as teachers ushering you toward wisdom. This shift in perception, from seeing pain as an oppressor to understanding it as a guide, leads us to the dawning realization of light and good in the universe. So join us as we embark on this journey of understanding, accepting, and transcending our darkness, to awaken to the boundless light of joy and bliss within us. Remember, the shadows in our lives are cast by none other than ourselves. In our willingness to learn and grow, we can lift these shadows, bathing in the light of knowledge and wisdom. Stay with us as we traverse this enlightening path, inviting you to partake in this wisdom, to awaken to the truth of a conquered mind and an obedient heart. Those who enjoy the blessings of prosperity rarely understand the pang of envy, for he who has discovered the divine within himself sees it reflected in all beings, even in animals. Men and women cement their perspectives because, as the law of cause and effect dictates, they gravitate towards what they emanate, thus attracting similar-minded individuals. The oft-quoted phrase, "birds of a feather flock together," holds profound meaning, for just as in the material world, so it is in the realm of thought. Each attracts its likeness. If you yearn for kindness, be kind. If you demand truth, be truthful. The world you encounter is a mirror of your inner self. If you are one of those envisioning and praying for a blissful world beyond life, take heart. This joyful world is not a distant reality. It exists now, permeating the entire universe and dwelling within you. It only awaits your acknowledgement and possession. The sage, understanding the inner laws of existence, warns, "When men say, 'Lo, it is here,' or 'Lo, it is there,' do not follow, for the kingdom of God resides within you. Believe this without the shadow of doubt. Contemplate it until you comprehend it. You will begin to cleanse and construct your inner world. Step by step, revelation after revelation, realization following realization, you will come to appreciate the triviality of external matters compared to the magical power of a self-governed soul. To bring about a world free of suffering, first, bring about a change within. To remedy the world's ailments, first, remedy your own. To awaken the world from its slumber of mortality and strife, first, awaken yourself. Understand this. Undesirable circumstances are but passing shadows cast by the self, obstructing the radiant light of the eternal good. The world is a mirror reflecting our own image. Ascending to the plane of understanding, we perceive the unyielding law of cause and effect, a ceaseless interaction governing everything. No condition can escape this law. It binds every aspect of life in an orderly and harmonious sequence. Every action, from a trivial thought to the motions of celestial bodies, is a link in the great chain of cause and effect.
condition, however oppressive it may seem, can defy the law. Such defiance would denote a denial and annihilation of the law itself. Our emotions, whether of hatred, anger, jealousy, or lust, are akin to fires that burn us. Whoever even briefly indulges in them is bound to endure the painful burns. These mind states are correctly classified as evil, for they stem from a misguided attempt of the soul to defy the law, leading to internal chaos and external misfortune. Conversely, love, gentleness, goodwill, and purity are soothing breezes that bestow peace upon the soul that seeks them. By being in tune with the eternal law, they manifest in the form of health, peaceful surroundings, and consistent success. Comprehension of this law that permeates the universe equips us with a mental state known as obedience. Knowing that justice, harmony, and love govern the universe implies the understanding that adversities are merely the result of our disobedience. Such knowledge bestows strength and power, forming the foundation of a true, enduring life filled with success and happiness. To be patient under all circumstances and to embrace all conditions as necessary elements of your growth is to rise above all suffering, conquering it permanently. Such an obedient individual works in harmony with the law and effectively becomes one with it, thus ensuring the permanence of his victories and the indestructibility of his constructions. You may be lamenting your circumstances, yearning for better opportunities, improved living conditions, and may perhaps resent your destiny that binds you. Yet it is you I address. Listen, and let my words sear themselves into your heart, for they are rooted in truth. You can improve your external situation if you steadfastly commit to enhancing your inner life. I am aware this path seems desolate at the beginning. However, if you choose to tread this path, to diligently discipline your mind, eradicating weaknesses and allowing the flowering of your inner strengths and spiritual potential, you will witness miraculous changes in your external life. Golden opportunities will scatter along your path, and the wisdom to properly utilize them will naturally arise within you. You will attract genial friends, sympathetic souls, necessary literature, and every external aid required will come to you unasked. You may find yourself enveloped in darkness, feeling alone and weighed down by the chains of poverty. Your heartfelt desire for respite may seem unfulfilled. You may resort to complaint, blame your birth, your parents, your employer, or accuse unseen forces of injustice for bestowing upon you unwarranted hardship and bestowing upon others ease and affluence. Halt your complaints, cease your fretting.
None of the things you accuse are the cause of your poverty. The cause is within you, and so is the remedy. Your tendency to complain shows you deserve your lot. It shows you lack the faith that is the basis of all effort and progress. There is no room for a complainer in a universe governed by law. Anxiety is a form of soul suicide. By your attitude, you fortify the chains that bind you and draw around you the darkness that engulfs you. Alter your outlook on life, and your external circumstances will change accordingly. Build yourself on faith and knowledge, and render yourself worthy of better surroundings and wider opportunities. Ensure you are making the best of your present conditions. Don't delude yourself into thinking that you can bypass smaller opportunities and step into greater ones. If you were to do so, your success would be fleeting, and you would soon regress to learn the lessons you neglected. As a child must master one grade before advancing to the next, so you must learn to use what you possess before you can have the greater good that you desire. The parable of the talents is a poignant story that illustrates this truth. It shows that misuse, neglect, or degradation of even meager possessions can result in their loss, for our conduct proves us unworthy of them. In this discussion, we've delved into the intricacies of self-reflection, self-governance, and the law of cause and effect, offering insights into how our inner world shapes our outer reality. We've emphasized the significance of understanding that our emotions can either burn us or bestow peace upon our souls, depending on their alignment with the eternal law. we discussed the necessity of acknowledging and embracing the divine within ourselves, and realizing that the world is a reflection of our inner selves. We've underscored the idea that the kingdom of God, a blissful world, resides within us and awaits our recognition. The transformation from suffering and strife to a state of bliss begins from within. We've explored the concept of cause and effect, explaining how our actions link into a grand chain that spans from our inner thoughts to the wider universe. We've seen that undesirable circumstances are but fleeting shadows, obstructions to the radiant light of the eternal good. We've made it clear that emotions of hatred, anger, jealousy, and lust are akin to fires that cause internal chaos and external misfortune. Conversely, love, gentleness, goodwill, and purity, in tune with the eternal law, manifest in the form of health, peaceful surroundings, and consistent success. We've underlined the importance of comprehending the universal law of cause and effect. This comprehension brings a state of obedience, an understanding that adversities are merely results of our disobedience. Such understanding can form the foundation of a successful and happy life. Finally, we've urged you to be patient, to perceive all conditions as essential components of your growth. We've encouraged you to improve your inner life as a means to enhance your external conditions. We've stressed the importance of discipline, faith, and resilience, and the need to eradicate weaknesses and foster inner strengths. Drawing from all these reflections, let us conclude with an important ideation from our passage. Be of a single aim. Determine a legitimate and useful purpose and dedicate yourself to it without reservation. Don't let anything divert you. Remember that inconsistency leads to instability. Be keen to learn, but reluctant to beg. Gain a thorough understanding of your work and own it. As you progress, let the inner guide, the infallible voice, lead you. You will move from one victory to another, rise step by step to higher planes, and your ever-expanding perspective will gradually reveal the essence of your journey. Keep in mind that your journey is not just about arriving at a destination, but also about growing, learning, and evolving along the way. Remember, you have the power to shape your world from within.